Be warned, it's intense.
Introduce me, Doctor.
What the heck, comment Rowan? Hello, spooky everyone, or what the sitch, whatever we call it. I say sitch, not the S word. I wasn't born yesterday. Sorry guys, so this is your good old neighbor Nick Heck, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2, and Kim, Possible Fan 2001, and everyone all scratching your head right now. I'm probably like, I wonder why Nick Hicks is not watching the Terrifier movie. Well, you're gonna hear my reason right now. So that's why I decided to do my first episode of my Why I Won't Watch of 2024 on October. And sorry guys, so if you don't know about this segment this is a segment I refuse to watch a certain movie, TV show, anime, YouTuber, cartoon, or what have you, and maybe music videos and maybe video game. But anyway, mostly movie, television, cartoon, YouTuber, or what have you, or something like that, blah blah. Anyway, so during two, I heard the news that last night or the couple of nights ago that we heard the news about Terrifier 3 got a early screening, and no joke, it was 11 people. 11 people left from the screening because they was completely sick. And let me say it very closely in the camera. What kind of horror movie that you respect? Of course, this film would definitely get a moviegoer vomit because that's what Terrifier movie is, you know. Quote by KB Animation Studio, because he do have a good point there. Because what kind of horror movie that people respect? We are living in the society that people go in the movie theater, go in the horror movie theaters, and go see a horror movie. Okay, that doesn't make no sense. Anyway, let's try again. Anyway, guys, so we have moviegoer. Go to the AMC theater or every theater, whatever you call it. Go to the horror movie screening for a Terrifier movie, and you get really sick. Don't watch it while you're eating. This is your fault that you're watching this film or paying $20 freaking and then you wanna get sick. If they green like a fourth movie, don't even watch the fourth movie. I don't want to hear another news about moviegoer getting vomit. It's just like the sequel that came out like 2022. But anyway, that's the different story for later on. Now, for right now, let's get to my reason. So today I'm gonna tell you guys, why I won't or refuse to watch the Terrifier movie. Not just one Terrifier movie, and not even the freaking two Terrifier movie, for crying out loud. I'm talking about the 3 Terrifier movie. The Terrifier 3. I can't believe why Terrifier 3 is coming out the same day as Piece by Piece. I would have watched Piece by Piece way better than watching Terrifier 3, honestly. And I heard Terrifier 3 is going to be a Christmas movie. Who in the right mind want to watch that film on the holiday season? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, enough further ado. Enough making my video unscripted. Let's get this started. So the first reason why I refuse to watch the Terrifier movie has to be because the trailer didn't seem interesting, honestly, because after I watched the first, the second, and the third trailer for the both Terrifier movie, those films are definitely ain't for me, honestly, because I have a weak body, I have a weak stomach, because my stomach cannot handle this type of film. And yes, I already know that some people from 2021, even if it was in the past now, but people are going to say this, oh, but Nick, so why you honestly doing you're not watching the Terrifier movie, so why in the freak you watch the Cabin in the Wood, because that film has a grotesque scene. Guys, let me tell you something, the difference between less gore and so many gore. Less gore, like the Shaun of the Dead movie and the Cabin in the Wood. Even both film has a grotesque movie, at least it's not a 24/7 as Terrifying movie, and even the Green Inferno. I already did my reason why I refuse to watch. If you haven't seen that video, I recommend you check it out. I'm not gonna be like a broken freaking record by redoing that video. I'm just gonna forget that film out of my misery. Sorry guys, so I don't want to hear any comment from 3 years ago. Like, come on, it was in the past now. I know my past and was focused on myself, honestly. This is my new self. I know what that past. You know, honestly guys, you know what Okufiki from the Lion King say? It's all matter. It's in the past. So it's in the past, so let that past go. Anyway guys, so let's get to my first reason again. Sorry guys, so once again, honestly guys, that was my first reason. The trailer didn't seem interesting, and this film is definitely ain't for me because I have a weak stomach. So the second reason why I refuse to watch the Terrifier movie has to be because of the story. The story is just like every single movie about torture horror movie. And to be honest, I'm kind of a fan of the torture horror movie, but at the same time, anyway, they're okay-ish, but honestly, I would see a horror movie of slasher. Now, that is my favorite type of horror movie, not a torture horror movie. And you have to understand that some people in the knucklehead are going to keep saying in the comment, oh, but Dig, honestly, why you doing that? So, there's a Saw movie has some torture horror movie. Guys, let me tell you something the difference between what the Saw movie and the Terrifying movie. And you have to understand the Saw movie have the same style just like the Terrifying movie. But here's the thing. At least the Saw movie didn't do gore too much. And you have to understand those Saw trap. The Saw trap hurt people. But I gotta say, but at least some people kinda got sick, but at least they are enjoying it. But there was nothing enjoyable of seeing grotesque scene in the Terrifying movie. And now let's get to my third reason. The third reason why I refuse to watch the Terrifying movie has to be because the grotesque scene. And yet again, I'm gonna keep doing it. I kinda sound like a broken freaking record. Oh, but Nick, honestly, why you keep complaining about the Terrifying movie have the grotesque scene? Every horror movie have that. Guys, I don't want to hear none of your bull crap. All that bull crap, it was 3 years ago. Get in the past. Anyway, guys, honestly, I get irritated when someone always point out what I did wrong back 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. It's even better that people bring up my past. What I did back 4 years ago. It was in the past now. You know what? Screw my 2021 past. My 2021 past will go in the dumpster fire. Oh, I can't know. But anyway, guys, so let's talk about the grotesque. Honestly, when I was watching a video by Dano Dimension, I recommend you check it out. He's one of my favorite members of the woke community. And yeah, sure, he don't say woke like every single day. He just say sometime. And honestly, I understand his Disney video is not good. His Wish video is not good, honestly. But at least his Star Wars and maybe his new Joker video, always good, honestly. And yeah, I do agree. That Joker 2 doesn't work that good at all, honestly. So, honestly, and when I was watching the review by Dano Dimension about the bedroom scene, and I was like, oh man, that's it. I am not watching it. Honestly, that was my third reason. Because I heard the bedroom scene and make people sick. And just like the opening from the Terrifier 3, and make people vomit. But just like KV Animation Studio said, what kind of horror movie that you expect? So let's get to my fourth and final reason. So my fourth and final reason why I refuse to watch the Terrifying movie has to be because of the review. So let's check out the review, shall we? So the first Terrifying movie that came out like 6 years ago, which is a holiday movie, which I don't count that as a holiday season movie, so it's good crap. Anyway, guys, so the first movie didn't do well on the Rotten Tomato back 6 years ago. Like, come on, this film got a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, and this film got a 53% for the audience. So here's the question. Why on earth that Terrifier 3 Half 3 movie? Well, it's because the fan base was a huge fan of this type of film. They're a huge fan of the 24-hour gore, honestly. And so, yeah. Anyway, honestly, guys, there was one scene in the Terrifier 2. I couldn't watch the rest of them. What's another than Arthur the Clown shooting people. And yes, I understand it's just like every film. But why the Arthur the Clown was doing it and you see people go, yeah. Yeah. I am not watching that scene. That scene. Man. Just give me a way better horror movie. Just honestly, just give me The Witch and just give me Shaun of the Dead for crying out loud. But just like I just said, the first Terrifying movie didn't do well on Rotten Tomatoes back in 6 years ago. It got a 58% of Rotten Tomatoes and it got the 53% for the audience. And after 6 years later, Terrifier 2 has come out in 2022 or 2023, I don't know. Anyway, since Terrifier 2 came out, this film was a golden phenomenon for no reason. This film got a 86% for the audience. 86% for the Rotten Tomato for the critic, and this film got a 80% for the audience. Please do not tell me that people are a huge fan of this type of stuff. But if you're a huge fan of this type of stuff, be you. But for me, not for me. And for the upcoming Terrifier 3 that's coming out the same day as Piece by Piece, and I recommend you go watch that film instead. Do not watch Terrifier 3. Go watch that film instead. I was just saying. Anyway, guys, so Terrifier 3 got a 88% on Rotten Tomato for the critic. And for the audience, honestly, guys, it didn't get none audience score yet, but let's wait and see for next Fridays. Sorry, guys, so that was the review from the Terrifier 3. So let's pick up my phone again and let's check out some review. And I am going to say it in my funny voice. Terrifier 2 is making moviegoer vomit and passed out. But as the director said, I don't want people getting hurt. It's threatened. Oh boy. And look at the pose on Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna call it Twitter. I'm not gonna call it X. It's stupid. Anyway, 11 people walk out during on the opening screening of Terrifier 3 last night, with one audience member also being sick. 9 of those people walk out due to the brutal opening scene. Please do not tell me that the opening scene of the Terrifier 3 are going to show Arthur Clown gonna kill off Santa Claus. The man that who killing some toys for all the kiddos and now he's gonna get killed off. I'm done for this reason. I'm freaking done. Sorry guys, that was my reason why I refuse to watch the Terrifier movie, and I cannot wait to see what the comments said by the legend of the media, because the legend of the media are not a huge fan of this type of video, honestly. But especially for the Terrifier movie, honestly, I already know I'm gonna get so many comments since the dawn of time are gonna keep saying, oh my god, you get one of the worst reasons for this movie, you acting like it was a bad thing, well you keep watching a horror movie. Guys, there is a difference between less gore and too many gore. Just give me a break, cut me a slack, and here in a little bit, I'm gonna take care of Chris. I'm gonna take care of my brother Chris. I don't have time with you, beep. Anyway, guys, honestly, the main reason why I say beep has to be because it's start with the cussing. I don't want to cuss, or else I'm gonna get trouble by YouTube and most definitely my mother. Sorry, guys. So that was my reason why I refused to watch the Terrifier movie, and I'm very sorry I didn't show any picture for this video. Which honestly, I'm in a hurry right now because my brother Chris is gonna go. My brother Chris is coming home here in a little bit, so I'm not. So yeah, honestly guys, I'm very sorry this video is unscripted, but don't worry, my next one will not be unscripted, don't worry. Anyway guys, so let me see what my next review is going to be. Much better horror movie instead of the Terrifying movie. Stay tuned for my movie review of the one specific horror movie starring Michael Santa Sweeney. Let's hope it will be way better than The Nun, honestly. Even this film might get 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, but I don't know. Depends how this movie go tonight. So yeah. And if I have time, if I have time tonight, stay tuned for my live stream. So I might have my live stream after this movie's over. So I might do my live stream at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So if I do it at 9 o'clock, I'm just going to end my live stream like at 10, honestly, because I got so many stuff to do. It's going to be a short one. So yeah. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoy this Terrifier movie, that's fine. But for me, it ain't for me. I got a weak stomach. I can't handle it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, and I don't want to hear any comment or it's going to be like 2021 over again. Because I already got that from Just as Stupid. I don't need it from you guys. So, guys, stop thinking about my 2021 past and get to the time, would ya? Not trying to be angry, but I'm starting to get really tired that people are complaining about me hating on horror movie because of a gore. That is so stupid. I don't hate the movie because of grotesque. Sometimes I don't like horror movie because it was too much for me. I have a weak stomach. So, man, I really wish YouTube that you could do whatever you want instead of having people get on to you. Like, come on, you're not my parent, and I would decide if I don't watch a Terrifying movie or not. Maybe I might change my mind, but there was nothing that changed my mind with Winnie the Pooh, Butter Bunny 1 and 2, and the Terrified movie, honestly. So I really hope Just as Stupid won't come back and get on to me in my butt. So I don't have time with you, beep. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed this Terrifier video, if you want to see more of this Terrifier, which you never will, please, I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button, turn notification, and share it with your whole family and kids. You ain't missing out. The Terrifier movie is the most brutal movie in the history of cinema, honestly, because it makes people vomit. And once again, what kind of horror movie that you expect? Of course, Terrifier movie will have some brutal scene. That's what Terrifier movie is all about. So I don't understand why people are paying this to watch it. If you keep paying, if you keep watching these movies, they're gonna greenlight the 4th movie, the 5th movie, what next, the 6th movie. Oh, come on, you're not freaking Fast and the Furious, and I say, that's stupid. Anyway, guys, so this is Nick Hicks, Spider-Buzz, and Frozen 2, and Kim, Possible Fan 2001, signing off, and taking care of my brother Chris is way better than talk about the Terrifying movie. That's all I gotta say. And have a great spooky day, everyone, and don't get scared, or else the Terrifier will get you.